typing game. So first off, just to recap a bit of important info from what Navi said. So we've been noticing that a lot of developers have they struggle when they're trying to brainstorm new project ideas and when they're trying to brainstorm what to build next and how to build your skills and navigate this massive graph of skills. It's kind of like Dark Souls, except even vaster, if vaster is even a word. Now it is. It's a crazy world out there, and we know that. And that's why we do these learnathons. It's because we want to be able to mentor you guys on a variety of different skills week after week. These hackathons happen every single week. They're easy to learn and easy to start with, and a little challenging to master. So there's a learning curve that as you go through that learning curve, you become more and more skilled at building real life projects. That's the whole point of these hackathons. I tell a story sometimes about this guy who came in. This is a real story. This guy came in August of last year into the hackathons, and he was going to submit a project, but unfortunately he couldn't. And he messaged me and he said, "Hey, Monarch, I can't finish the project this week, so I'm really sorry. I'm going to bow out." So I said, "Hey, what happened? You know, talk to me. Why can't you submit?" And he told me, "Well, you know, I just don't think I can deploy. I don't know how to deploy." So I said, "Okay, well, did you learn anything?" And he said, "Yeah, I learned a lot actually. And the only reason I can't deploy is because I've run out of time." So what I said was, "Okay, that's great. Next time, just submit a white blank page. That's all you got to do next time. Can you do that?" And he said, "Yeah, okay, let me try." He came back next week. He submitted a blank page. And I asked him, "Hey, okay, great. That was great. Do you think next week you can submit maybe a better project?" So he comes back the next week and he submits a super basic project, nothing close to the winning project, just super basic. The fourth hackathon he came to, he submitted something relatively nice, and he actually won the fifth hackathon. And 2 months after that, he went on to find a job that paid him more than $60,000 a year. And that was just through doing hackathons week after week and learning on his own. And this system really works. It helps you guys to just learn new skills that you guys might have never seen before. So today, the skills that we're going to learn are all about event handling and keyboard event handling. It's all about figuring out what the user is typing and making sense of it and making sure that they're typing the right thing compared to something that you have, compared to an expectation that you have. What do I mean by that? Well, let's get into the challenge. So if you go to the Kanban section, I'm seeing the admin Kanban. You guys will actually see a full Kanban. But you'll see a full Kanban with the exact same tickets over here. And what we're going to be building today is it's gonna be down here in decide what you want to build. That ticket has a bunch of different examples of things that you're going to build today. So what's a typing game? Well, a typing game is something that kind of looks like this. Type as many words as you can until time runs out. So I'm going to click start and I'm going to start typing. Pull, soon, combine, until, bank, especially, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And the score keeps ramping up and the time keeps ticking down. At the end of the time, you get your score. And you can, you guys have seen this before. Typing games are nothing new. You can get really fancy with typing games, and it's totally up to you how you wanna do this. So let's take one more demo of a typing game. Here's one, D, J, V, R, and the letters keep falling, and it just keeps getting more and more difficult. So I'm gonna show you guys one more. I really like this last one. This is just, you start typing whatever you see, and these letters keep falling down. It's like the Matrix, and it's completely random strings. There are a bunch of different concepts. I missed that one. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to get addicted. There are a bunch of different concepts. It's all here, and you guys can pick up any one of these games. It starts easy, and then it really ramps up. And at the end, you have some professional games towards the bottom. that you guys can check out as well, just for kicks. And you guys are going to be building one of these. So what I want you guys to do is take a look at the Kanban and go through it. So the way it's organized is there are a bunch of general cards, there are a bunch of info cards, and you can go through all of that. Especially about today's challenge, we changed that up for every single challenge, and there's some cool little pieces of history over there and about today's challenge. And don't forget, just like the person I told you about, it's okay if you don't finish. You can even submit a blank page. It's totally fine, but just keep coming back time and time again and keep building on your skills. These hackathons are free. They're going to remain free. And I want you guys to really just use this as an opportunity for you to build your skill set. Treat it like a dojo, treat it like a gym or a martial arts class, and keep coming back. Even if you get your butt whooped, that's fine. You're going to get better each and every week. And that's how this whole hackathon is really meant to be used. It's meant to be used like a gym membership, except it's free, so it's even better. Yeah. So the MVP tickets are the ones that are your core application. Make sure you build wireframes for your game. That's the first heads up I'll give you. You can build any typing game you want as long as it's a typing game, but make sure that you build wireframes for it, because otherwise you're going to get confused about, it'll be Wednesday and you'll be confused about exactly what it is that you need to build here. Or you might change your mind halfway through, and then that's a lot of wasted effort and energy and a lot of code that you'll have to rewrite. So if you make your design decisions today and tomorrow, then you'll have a smooth ride for the rest of the project, especially if you're in a group. And it doesn't have to be a full color design. It can just be wireframes. Here's a quick intro to wireframes. There's a link over here that you guys can visit. And a wireframe literally looks like this. It's nothing fancy. In fact, this is more fancy than I would even recommend. I would just draw this up on a whiteboard or a piece of paper and share it. Just take a photograph and decide exactly what you want to build. You could use Figma, of course, if you're familiar with Figma, or if you want to experiment with Figma. Figma is free, and it's a really nice tool to have in your back pocket as a full stack developer or a front end developer. So after you're done with that, you're going to be building. This is important because I know a lot of you are over here for building a portfolio piece and for showing yourself off to recruiters. A lot of you guys are here for that. So the storytelling piece is really what gives you brownie points with recruiters. There are 1, 2, 3 storytelling tickets, and each of them gives you an added boost when it comes to visibility and interest from recruiters. So what you're going to be doing in storytelling is building one single sales page for your application. You're not going to be asking for money. It's just a sales page. A landing page is what they call it. And you're going to have an above the fold section, an explainer section, and you're going to have a narrative section. And this is going to really put a massive shine on your app. It's going to polish it up, and it's going to be beautiful. Recruiters are going to love it, and hiring managers are going to love it because you've explained everything and you've packaged it in a way that's easy to digest and understand. Technology is nothing without documentation. If it's not documented, it doesn't exist. I'm sure you've heard that line before. So the storytelling is really wrapping up your project in a way that a recruiter or a hiring manager can understand. Super important if you want to sell yourself to a prospective employer. And that's it. That's all I got for you. Don't forget to join next week's hackathon, where we're going to be building our own bootstrap. I think we might pull out Tailwind for this one and see how we can build some components using Tailwind. I know a lot of people are interested in Tailwind, and this will be a great opportunity for you guys to learn how to compose Tailwind and build complex components on top of that. We might even make this a pure React project. We'll see. And yeah, that's it. I think you guys have the hang of it. If you're not in a group and you'd like to be in a group, there's the Find a Team section over in the Discord, and I'll just drag that over right now. I hope you can see this. And you can go to the Find a Team section on the side right here in the Events tab. And if you're looking for a team, say hello here. And you'll see that highlighted in white, and you can just drop a message over there if you're looking for a team. Great. I don't think I missed anything. Did I, Navi? Quick check.
No, you did it better than me. Like, damn it, it's so annoying.
I just had coffee this morning. That's all. Maybe a couple of glasses. Great. That's me. Thanks, everyone. I am now done. Navi, over to you.
Yeah, I actually really wanted to show everyone the previous projects. I feel like Dimyas was having issues with his audio and video. Do you mind if you do the demo, or do you want me to do it?
Sure, I'll do it. So, do you want to drop a link? I think you did,
Yeah,
right?
I did, but it was sort of like in the beginning. I can do it again.
Yeah, no, I got it. Let me do a quick demo, and I hope I get all of Dimes's points. So here is Dimes's project. He built a 3D landscape, which is actually fully modifiable. I'm not an expert at this landscape, but I think I can probably straighten it up if I try hard enough. But it's really cool. I can drag it, and it's got a bit of a physicsy feel to it. So if I drag it and I just let it go, it'll spin a little bit, even without me moving it around too much. It's really sweet, actually. And I think if I restart it, okay. And I can add a Sakura tree if I want it. So if I do, say, add it to 50 and 50, then, oh, there we go. There's a pink Sakura tree. And if I add it to 55 and 55, I can just add more and more and more. Oh, I didn't select the object. So let's click let's do a maple tree. So 60 and 60. And there's a maple tree. And this was built in Three.js. You can check out the source code on the Mintbean platform. If you go into Meets, here, I'll show you guys how to do it really quick. If you guys want to see previous projects, you can go into Meets and you can see past Meets. And if you go to Let's Get 3D, and if you go to Project Gallery, you'll see Dimas's project, which is this one on the left. And you'll also see another project that was submitted. And that one was really cool as well. And you can see the source code for this as well. This was from Delilah. And here's her landing page. So she's put her portfolio site, a LinkedIn, a GitHub, great place to just give calls to action to developers. Put your credits on here as well, and also explain how to use the app. And I'm going to click load models, and it's going to load up. And this was a really sweet project. Here we go. So here's a full non-interactive, except for the spinny thing. But here's a full
It
3D
is.
model of a little garden.
Monarch, click the flowers.
Oh, I can click the flowers?
Yeah.
Oh, oh, never mind. Okay, it is interactive. Bye-bye, bunny. Cool. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can she's
I think my favorite part.
so she
What?
built with there's a listen to click. If you interact with the flowers, like they spin a little or they shake a little.
Yeah, I noticed that. So this is a 1 week project. Obviously, it's a student project. Obviously, it's something that somebody put together in a week. But think of all the skills that this team learned. They learned how to use Three.js to build a WebGL 3D landscape in JavaScript. That's something that they're not going to forget anytime soon. On top of that, they learned how to import 3D models from Sketchfab and import them into Three.js, load them up in a browser. And if you guys remember, there's this one guy with a resume that's fully 3D, and I think that's also built in Three.js with a little truck that rolls around the map, and you can see his resume and whatnot. You can build full 3D games using Three.js, and that's the kind of skill set that employers would pay a premium for, because not every web developer knows how to work with Three.js. We have tons of interesting projects each and every week. Make sure you come back. Next week is going to be building a CSS library, which is not something that gets taught in a whole lot of boot camps or universities. And that's something that's coming out of my own experience as a senior developer with almost 10 years of experience in the industry. And I build all of these challenges myself, and it's something that I really put all of my heart and soul into. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys could leave any feedback, positive or negative, constructive or otherwise, and let me know if there's anything I can do to make these challenges better. And if there's something that you guys would like to see in the future in terms of challenges, please let me know. And I would be very, very happy to build a challenge sometime in the near future that suits your needs. So thank you very much. How do I stop my screen share? There we go. There's a stop button. All right.
All right,
Okay,
thank
over to
you
you
for
for
that.
real.
Thank you for that demo, Monarch. When was the last time you did a demo?
I mean, client demos happen all the time,
Those
but
don't count though. When was the last time you did a project demo?
I can't remember. I can't remember. Not anytime recently. It's been a while. Not something like this. This is
Right.
cool. I think I should do this again.
Totally taking over Delilah and Damas's projects. All right, guys, let's open the floor for some Q&A before we go into the breakout rooms. So we're going to have a couple of minutes open for Q&A. Feel free to unmute yourself, or if you're uncomfortable unmuting yourself, then drop your questions in the chat. We'll be monitoring that.
Any questions at all about the challenge, about what you all are going to be doing? Or anybody looking for a team to join? Just unmute and say, yeah, I'm looking for a team. Let's see if we can hook you guys up with somebody right here. Teams can be up to size 3.
Yeah, I'm looking for a team. I just got on the Discord thing just now. But yeah, it's my first time coming here. I just graduated from coding boot camp. I built just like 2 apps so far. And,
Amazing.
I know about the JavaScript, full stack JavaScript, and that's pretty much it. I'm trying to learn Python and stuff.
Super cool. What bootcamp?
Launch Academy in Boston.
Oh yeah, we know Launch Academy. Awesome. Well, welcome to Mintbean. If anybody is looking for a teammate, Launch Academy is a great bootcamp. Anybody else looking for a teammate from for your project?
Scott, I would also recommend to maybe just drop your tech stack, what languages you're most comfortable with, most familiar with. So that way you sort of have like a mixed strength on the team. That's a really great strategy. Like I'm really good at front end, or I'm really good at back end, and then you can sort of tag team into it.
How do you mean like drop my stack?
Just in Discord, just mention, so inside the Find the Team channel, just mention your strengths, and somebody will reach out.
Cool, thank you.
We have a team of 2. If you wanted to join us, you're more than welcome.
Sure, thank you. So Jamie, should I just look for you on there?
Yeah, I'm just on the Discord. I'm just Jam.
Jam?
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's not jelly, it's jam. All right.
Now I want a peanut butter and jam sandwich. Oh man, it's been a while since I've had that. Do we have peanut butter at home, Monarch?
No, we have almond butter and it's jam stuck.
Oh yeah.
Does that count as jam?
Accidentally. By the way, for those of you not familiar, Monarch is my husband. So we've been married for some time.
Indeed.
First coffee and coding hours today. Thank you for dropping that, Kara. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, did we mention coffee and coding? So coffee and coding is we all just get together and code. I think there's a code mentor there as well.
Yep, Akira. Thank you for dropping that. All right, guys, if there's no more questions, we're going to be hanging out in the breakout rooms and getting to know everyone a little bit better. Sometimes I find that it's sort of easier to just break the silence with a smaller group of people. I'm just going to kind of split us all up into groups of 5. So I'm going to...
You know what? Let's do this. You see the video lounges on the left, Lima, Pinto, and Garbanzo. Pick your favorite bean, go into that room. My favorite bean is Garbanzo for sure. I don't know why, I just like the name. I don't think I've ever had, aren't Garbanzo beans just chickpeas?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with, I feel like I want to hang out in Lima just because it sounds cool.
Cool. Okay, so just pick your favorite bean and drop into the video lounges on Discord. That's where all the action happens, and you guys can hang out over there, talk about the project. It would be good to compare notes. Oh, I see Scott is in there now. It would be really cool to compare notes because this is a learn-a-thon. There are no cash prizes, although you do get bragging rights. And it's meant to be a system where you come back over and over again and share in a community. So if you have any questions or concerns, don't just keep it inside your team. If you want to compare notes with other teams, that's totally kosher, no problem at all. And yeah, just hang out and meet each other. This is a great place to network as well, and grow your circle of friends from all over the place. Most of us are from the US and Canada, but there are a lot of people from outside there as well. So I see a couple of people in Pinto now. Akira is there. Akira is the code mentor for this week. Thank you, Akira. And Lima and Garbanzo are empty. So
I'm gonna go over. Let's head over to the talk channels then.
Cool. Okay, orientation's over, folks. Let's go over to the video lounges and hang out.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Can't wait to see everyone's project. Take care. Ciao.